So yesterday I had the best date that I've ever had in my entire life, and I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to explain something and kind of hopefully share something that might help other people. So I'd been messaging this person and we decided that yesterday was going to be our date day. And I was told that it was going to be a surprise. I didn't know. And so I got some snacks and we drove off. And I'm not going to say where we went, but we turned up somewhere. And when we got there, he took me to a bookshop, and I remember thinking in my head, how do you know that this is literally perfect for me? This is exactly what you would do. This is exactly where I'd want to be. And I almost was like, oh, how did you know that I love bookshops? And he was like, because we've been talking and, you've been telling me that you have so many books and how much you like books. So I knew that you would love this place. And so in my head, I was like, wow, that's so kind and so thoughtful. And I didn't realise that you had been listening. And then next door there was a crystal shop, so we went in there and he was so playful with me. I was like, oh, this is my thing, I'm into crystals at the moment. And I said, oh, it'd be really fun, let's pick one and I'll get one as a little keepsake. So he picked one for me, which I thought was really cute. And then we got in the car and he was like, right, hopefully this bit's really good. And he drove out to a lake, and the lake was gorgeous. It was just so beautiful and the sun was amazing and it was lovely. And he'd packed a picnic bag and he was like, oh, I was up till 11 last night making sure I packed everything in it, and I made my own bits, and I've got a bottle of Prosecco in there, and I've got a new picnic blanket and stuff. And we set it all up, and I had this beautiful moment where I just felt so overwhelmed, because it genuinely is one of the most thoughtful things that anybody has done for me my whole life. That date was the most thoughtful thing somebody who doesn't know me as a family member or a very best friend would do for me. And the reason I wanted to share it is it made my little heart burst yesterday, because I hadn't asked him to do any of those things. I hadn't told him any of those things, and he'd managed to completely nail what was perfect for me. But the reason he did that is because he was listening and he was attentive to me. I didn't realise I had given him those signs of those things that I would like. He'd mentioned to me, you say you like being by the water, and oh, I noticed that you like having a glass of Prosecco with your sister, and I know that you like books. He'd managed to remember these things about me, and it was the most beautiful thing that someone's ever done for me, because I got to experience I can't explain to you how joyful it is when someone really sees you and they go that extra mile to do something, and it's somebody that I didn't know as well. And I was fully seen in that moment. He'd gone to the effort to really make me feel special, and I felt special. I'm an empath, so I feel things incredibly intensely, good and bad. So when something's good like that, I just kept saying to him, internally I'm squealing inside, because this is the most kind and beautiful thing that somebody's done for me. And he found that quite strange. He was like, I don't understand how someone hasn't just done this for you before. But the reason I'm saying about this date is, as women, we think that we ask for too much. And in my dating history, historically, I've always thought I'm asking for too much. I just want, I'm action orientated, and it really means so much when someone goes out and does something for me. Maybe that's just not for me. And yesterday proved to me that that's an absolute lie. You're asking the wrong people if people think that doing something thoughtful and kind and considerate for you is too much. So I just wanted to remind all you women out there that there's someone out there who supersedes your idea of what you want. That day, I said on the way back, this is better than I ever could have imagined. I just came with an open mind. We've been getting to know each other, and the thoughtfulness just blew me out the water. But I just wanted to remind people, there will be somebody out there who likes you and is interested enough to be that level of thoughtful, to know what it is that you like, because they're actually listening when they spend time with you. So as a woman who's gone through the dating scene and had disappointment after disappointment, understand that it's not you. It's who you've been asking, and it's who you've been entertaining, and that there are genuinely amazing people who really want to do kind and thoughtful things for you because they care, because they're interested, and you're entitled to it. Like, it is your right to have this kind of experience. And like for me yesterday, I thought, I haven't experienced like this much giddy joy in such a long time, and you weirdly deprive yourself of it, but you are a human being that's having a human experience, and you're entitled to that level of joy. You're entitled to kind of have that beautiful moment where someone really did something nice for you, and you're allowed to love it. So I just want to remind you girls that there are men out there who are prepared to do something that kind for you, and I really hope that you can have the best day ever soon, because it really is the very best feeling.